The following is a presentation of WGAA Sports.
Base hit to right field, and the Lady Dogs take the lead. Drag butt down the line. She's going to beat safe. Fly ball deep to left field. Back it goes toward the wall. It is a home run. Hit deep to left field. Back it goes to the wall. It is gone.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, WGAA, the Big AA. This is Cedartown High School Lady Dawgs softball on the Big AA, WGAA 1340 AM and now at 106.1 FM. Broadcasting online at WGAAradio.com and streaming on the TuneIn Radio app. Let's head down to the field for today's action.
Welcome in, Cedartown High School Lady Dogs softball fans. Cedartown High School Lady Dogs region action here at home as the Lady Dogs welcome to town the Dalton Catamounts. Cedartown coming off of a doubleheader win against the Cass Colonels on Tuesday, still vying for a home playoff game. Sam Branch alongside Andrew Carter here to bring you all of the live play-by-play action of region softball here on an absolutely pristine Thursday afternoon. Andrew, this Lady Dog squad is hot and exactly at the right time, picking up wins against the Cass Colonels, inching ever so closely to that elusive home playoff game.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to get to, Sam, and they've got a chance to do that if they can win out. And they're hoping they can do that with a victory here today in this first game of the doubleheader versus the Dalton Catamounts. The Lady Bulldogs are hoping for some help as well today. Some other games on tap. I believe the Altoona Buccaneers are playing the Cass Colonels today. And
from what we hear,
yes,
we need to be Cass fans
yes,
today.
We do.
So we will cheer on those Cass Colonels. Well, we're ready to get started here on the Big AA, your official Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network. Kristen Cash is in the center circle for the Lady Dogs, and it'll be Zoe Parker to lead things off for the Catamounts, and here to tell you all about it, my good friend and co-host and broadcast partner, Mr. Andrew Carter.
Thank you, Sam. First pitch is a called strike one, 0-1 the count to the leadoff batter for the Dalton Lady Catamounts, or the Lady Cats as they call themselves.
It'll be Parker, Cagle, and Olvera here in the top of the first inning. Whoa!
Fouled back our way.
Listen.
Look out.
It hit me too early.
Yeah.
I was ready for it, man.
Wow.
Woo. That was right off the pole. Reflexes.
Just a little scary. Just a tad.
Just a tad. Count now, no balls and 2 strikes on Parker.
Here's the 0-2. This is low and away, ball one. Great start, by the way, for Kristen Cash in game one of the doubleheader on Tuesday against Cass. A 1-0 shutout, and she went the distance. The 1-2 pitch, that one missing high and inside, 2-2.
And I believe in that game she only gave up, 1 hit as well? So a very good start for Cash. You know, we've seen Kristen pitch extremely well, especially earlier in the season, and now it seems like she's starting to heat back up here in the latter parts.
Called strike 3, 1 gone here in the inning. We'll take those all day long. We also talked. We were talking to Coach Smith before this game started, talking about all the scenarios with playoffs. Cedartown has made a playoff berth officially, but where we'll end up getting seated is still up for this decision. There's a little rolling bunt to the left side, throw to first, off the bag, and she'll reach.
Leah Cagle with that one, just cued it off the end of the bat down the third base side. Kinsley Boozer, who is playing third base for the Lady Dogs here in game one, made a charge at it. The thrower to first just not in time. We'll set your defense quickly for the Lady Dogs. As we mentioned, Boozer is at third. Shaylee Pittman playing shortstop here in game one. And then you've got the sister combo of Avery Elliott at second base, Allie Elliott over at first base. We'll get your outfield after this first pitch.
Olvera, ground ball to second base. Going to be a tough play. It'll be Elliott to Elliott. Avery to Allie. That'll be out number 2. Runner moves up to second base. Too slow for a double play as Avery had to come a long way to get to it. She was playing close to the edge of the dirt. That'll retire the batter. And to second base goes Cagle.
Your outfit is exactly like you expected. Ramey, Westmoreland, and Washington left to right.
There's a called strike 1 to Hayes, the cleanup batter.
Lady Dogs wearing their white tops with Cedartown in red block letters. Black pants with the red stripe, black socks, numbers on the back.
0-1 is hit softly to second base again, and she's gonna boot. They go to first base, and she'll be safe. The ball again was a slow roller, and Avery tried to pick it up kind of backhanded. And when she did that, she turned the glove and couldn't get leather around it. And by that time, had no chance to get the runner first. So they're at the corners now with 2 outs, and Dalton threatening to score here in the top of the first inning. Tomas, the batter now for the Lady Cats. So Cagle at third, Haynes is at first, reaching on the error. And the first pitch is taken low and away, ball 1. Stays in front of Lexi Bennett, the catcher for the Lady Bulldogs.
Absolutely beautiful afternoon for softball. 78 degrees.
Perfect.
Breeze blowing from right to left and a little bit in right now.
Absolutely perfect weather for softball. High chopper to short, going to be a tough play, and I don't know if they're going to get her. They will not. And the run will score from third, and Dalton takes a 1-0 lead. Infield single. That's the second infield hit for Dalton in this game, and it results in a run.
Pittman fielded that ball, went to first. I think, judging by the reaction from Coach Smith in the dugout, he wanted her to go to the short route to second.
And that probably would have been the easiest route to go, and that's going to be a strike 1 called to Miller.
I just wonder, though, Andrew, and I didn't catch it, was Avery Elliott in position at second to make the play had Pittman gone there?
And I wasn't.
Yeah, I was more focused on where that runner was down the line getting out of the box.
Called strike 2, 0-2 the count now to Miller. And Kristen Cash hoping to make quick work here. No balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Called strike 3, 3 pitches, takes care of it, but Dalton gets a run, 1 run on 2 hits. And we head now to the bottom half of the first inning. Dalton Catamounts 1, Cedartown coming up after this 60-second break on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Lady Dogs Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
1-0 is your score as we head to the bottom of the first inning. A lot of traffic on the base pads for the Lady Catamounts resulted in 1 run scored, and Cedartown will try to answer here in the bottom half. It'll be Westmoreland, Pittman, and Washington to lead things off. 1, 2, and 3. Cash, Boozer, and Aniston Davis in the lineup. 4, 5, and 6.
That one skied to the right side, and that will land in foul, actually out of the ballpark. It's foul, strike one. Miller in the circle for the Dalton Catamounts. Tomas is catching, Martinez at third, Olvera at short, Parsons at second, Barton is at first base. The outfield in just a moment. The 0-1 pitch. Wow, called strike two. It was a foot off the plate.
You have Cagle, Parker, and Corona from left to right. Did you mention Tomas behind the plate?
I did.
All righty. Let's see, there you go. That's what happens when I'm trying to multitask.
0-2 pitch on the way to Westmoreland. She'll hit a liner to center field, and a catch there by Parker in center field. She came in there, kind of caught it around her knees, a snow cone catch, but it's a catch nevertheless, and that's out number one, and Mariah is retired.
You would have loved for that ball to have died a little bit coming off the bat just so that it would have made a tougher play for Parker, but she had a great jump on it, and she's able to get there for out number one. That'll bring up the shortstop here in game one, Shaylee Pittman. She's going to bat in the number two spot. Pittman should get the start in game two.
Wow, strike one called there, got another corner call. Coach Smith walking around over there in the third base coaching box.
Well, I think he's telling him you got to swing and a miss on that second pitch, strike two, up in the zone. I think he's telling him you got to turn that bat into a 2x4 if you want to be able to hit that outside part of the plate. You're going to have to protect there.
0-2 to Shaylee Pittman. And Miller deals. Hit in the air to right field. Coming in, it's going to drop. Base hit in front of Corona, and that'll be Cedartown's first hit of the ball game as Pittman drops a dying duck over there in right field.
Little bloop single over to the right side will bring up Chastity Washington. Dalton, for our radio listeners, wearing almost the exact opposite of the Lady Dogs. They have black tops with Dalton in block letters across the front in white. Then they have white pants, black socks.
Line to center field. It's going to get down for a base hit. Bounces over the head of the center fielder. Off her glove. This game is going to be tied. The throw will come in to second base. And standing at third is Chastity Washington with an RBI, and it's 1-1.
Cedartown has gotten very lucky in kind of this second half of the season, Andrew, where there's a part of the lineup that has really come alive for them, and it's been kind of 3 through 6.
Right.
And Chastity Washington has been right in the middle of that, and there she delivers the RBI triple that ties this game up. Now you've got Kristen Cash. She's not in the lineup a ton as far as offensively. She doesn't swing the bat a lot, but you know that when she is in that lineup, she has the potential to produce some power for you. So she comes to the plate with nobody out, and Washington over at first base. 1 out in the inning.
Swing and a miss there by Cash. 0-1 the count. In the doubleheader with Cass, she started, of course, pitching in game one, but also batted for herself. And then game two, she played third base and batted for herself. And I imagine that's what she'll do in this game too.
I agree.
After this first game is over. That one bounces up there. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Kristen Cash.
Just based off of some conversations that we all had with Coach Smith before the game, I expect us to be very, very aggressive here in game one. I think the Lady Dogs are trying to prove a point.
That 1-1 misses low and away, ball 2.
They want that home field playoff game, and I think that they're going to show it here this afternoon. But again, you just got to focus on picking up the win as well.
Yeah,
take care of today and worry about the rest later.
1 game at a time. That one outside, ball 3, 3-1 the count. Yeah, if you lose any of these 2 games, then that conversation is...
It's void at that point.
It's void at that point. 3-1 will bounce up there for ball 4. So runners will be at the corners. Good at bat there by Kristen Cash, the senior. She'll take her place over at first, and that'll bring up Kinsley Boozer.
Looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner that will come in for Cash. I would expect Emma Warren will wait for her to turn so we can get a jersey number, but from here, that's who it looks like.
If it's number 7.
And it will be Warren that will come in and run for Kristen Cash. So that's going to bring up Kinsley Boozer. She will come to the plate with runners at the corners and 1 out. Aniston Davis, the freshman, will grab a bat. She's going to be in the lineup this afternoon. She is on deck.
So Chastity Washington in third, Emma Warren running for Kristen Cash at first base with one gone. The pitch, strike called. Those corners are pretty liberal today.
I think that's a nice way to put it. Good thing, though, is, Coach Smith sees that early, and he can make those adjustments as needed very early in this game. Move them up in the box a little bit. Make sure that they're aware that the pitcher is getting that call.
Pitch on the way is low and in, almost hit. A runner will head to second base, and she'll make it without a throw. So Emma Warren will be at second. So runners at second and third now.
Of course, defensively, you can do the same thing. You can make sure that your pitcher is aware that the strike zone is expanded a little bit and see if you can get those same calls as well. Paint those quarters as long as he's going to give you the brush.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out in the first. 1-1. Ones are the order of the day, but not anymore. It's now a 1-2 count as that one was fouled back.
It was 1-1 with 1 out and 1-1
in the first.
In the first. Deuces are normally wild, but in this case, it was all singles.
1 ball and 2 strikes. I'm noticing a lot of Carroll County buses here. I think Central's playing Cedartown and JV. That swung on and missed for strike 3, and Kins will take her seat, victim of a strikeout. So 2 gone here in the bottom half of the first inning.
So Aniston Davis will come to the plate with Emma Warren, the courtesy runner, out at second base. Chastity Washington, who picked up an RBI with a triple to tie the game over at third base.
So Annie Davis will be the batter. Davis will take low for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. We have a first inning score, Cass and Altoona. Cass with the early 1-0 lead. And we are all Cass Colonel fans right now.
Go Colonels, go.
Cartersville leading Hiram 1-0. That one low. 2 balls and no strikes to Aniston Davis.
Could take a lot of patience at the plate right now by Davis. Davis is one of those freshmen that's going to be a big part of this team for the next 3 seasons. Gracie Andrews also a part of that squad.
We may see Gracie pitching in game 2. The 2-0 on the way. Behind her, back to the backstop. That one actually hit her. So unfortunately, that means no run will score. It hit her on the back of the thigh, and Chastity Washington was on her way home, but she's got to go back because once the ball hit her, it's a dead ball. So the bases will be loaded with 2 outs. I think you'd rather have the wild pitch right there.
Well, we would much rather have the wild pitch. Dalton, however, would have it turn out the way that it did for the Catamounts. But either way, it does load the bases, and that'll bring up Elliott. Avery Elliott, the second baseman, is going to grab a bat here. No, excuse me, Allie Elliott. Yep.
Allie Elliott, the senior. She hits it in the air down the right side. That's going to be out of play, and it's 0-1. Southeast and Woodland tied 2-2 in the 4th inning. I guess they got started kind of earlier today. In the second, Cartersville leading Hiram 1-0 in the first. Cass the early 1-0 lead over Allatoona. No balls and a strike. Davis back in the box, sets up. 2 outs, bases loaded, the 0-1 pitch. Line to right center field, it's a base hit by number 10, Elliott. 2 runs will score, the throw comes into the plate. And the Lady Bulldogs have taken the lead there with a 2-run base hit by Allie Elliott, Sam.
What just a good piece of hitting. She hit it to the right side, got it over the leaping grab there from Parsons at second base. And by the time that hit the grass, of course, with 2 outs, the runners were on at contact. Washington easily was able to score as well as Emma Warren. So you've got Aniston Davis now at third base. You've got Allie Elliott at second, and that's going to bring up Lexi Bennett, who was moved down in the batting order in the number 8 spot. We'll see what she can do with 2 outs and 2 on.
And she swings and hits it in the air. Down the left side, it's going to be foul and out of play. 0-1 the count now to the Bulldogs catcher, Lexi Bennett.
That was a little up in the zone. She chased or climbed the ladder on that one. Cedartown with a 2-run lead, 3-1 here in the bottom of the first, and still threatening with 2 on.
0-1 to Bennett. Bennett fouls it back to the screen for strike 2. Anderson Davis, the runner at third. Allie Elliott at second base after the 2-run single. That one bounces up there, 1 and 2. I think they ruled it a single and then reaching second base on the throw home.
I would agree with that. I think that's a good call.
1-2, a high chopper up the middle. That's going to get through for a base hit. 1 run is in. That's going to score 2 runs. Off the glove of the center fielder. I'll give her 2 RBIs on that one. It's a 5-1 lead for Cedartown here in the bottom of the first. I think even if she fields that cleanly, Allie's going to score from second.
I think you're right. I agree with it. It looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner come out for Bennett.
Number 21, Chloe Rainey.
And we will.
First runner for the catcher, number 14, Caden Irvin.
And it's going to be Irvin.
Yeah, Caden Irvin.
So she'll head over to first base, and Chloe Ramey will come to the batter's box.
9 batters up here in the first inning for Cedartown, and 5 have come across. And if you're the Lady Bulldogs, and if you're Coach Smith, you'll love that.
Absolutely. Keep pouring it on.
Chloe Ramey with that batting stance. That one pops away, and Irvin will head to second base. She'll be there. 1 ball and no strikes.
And listen, Ramey has really come alive in the last, quarter part of this season. I think is a good indication. And
well, she had that triple.
Absolutely,
that
she did.
Big triple in the doubleheader.
Yep.
Which was key. 1 ball, no strikes to Ramey, and an RBI chance here. Ramey hits a right field base hit. She will round third and head home. Irvin will score, give her an RBI. 6-1.
Well, I don't think you could have asked for any better of a opening inning after the Lady Dogs gave up 1 run in the top of the first. Come back, they've scored 6 so far, and we've turned the order over, and we'll go back to the top to Mariah Westmoreland. She is 0 for 1. She popped out to center field to start the game, and we've got a coaching visit from the dugout quickly from the Dalton Lady Cats.
This is the first of 2 games here today, the Lady Bulldogs and the Dalton Catamounts. The rest of the way in the regular season at home. Of course, we close out the season Tuesday against Cartersville.
Huge game against the region champion Cartersville Purple Hurricanes. For them, of course, they've got the region locked up. They've got that home playoff game locked up, but the Cedartown Lady Dogs are still fighting for that.
Well,
and
there's,
it's all going to come
3
down
teams fighting for that
exactly.
number 2 seed.
All going to come down to Cedartown, Cass, and Allatoona.
Yep.
And Coach Smith was talking about it may come down to runs allowed.
Yeah, and right now, Cass has allowed less, but we have the season tiebreaker against them for taking 2 out of 3.
So Westmoreland will come to the plate.
Westmoreland bunts the ball and pops it up, and it's going to go foul. Nothing in 1 the count now as Chloe will have to head back to first base.
I tell you, with Westmoreland's speed, once she's able to really get that down and be very comfortable and execute that consistently, she's going to be dangerous in that leadoff spot. Just a sophomore for the Lady Dogs.
0-1 pitch, runner goes. It's going to be bunted foul down the left side. So once again, Mariah has to head back. It'll be 0-2 now. Chloe back to first base, Mariah back to the plate. In the 6th, Woodland leading Southeast Whitfield 3-2.
Did they start that game at 3 o'clock?
They must have.
My goodness. 4 at the very latest.
The 0-2 popped up to the left side in foul territory, and the catch is made by the third baseman Martinez, and that'll retire the side. But Cedartown scores 6 runs in the bottom half of the first inning and lead it by 5. We'll head now to the second inning. Cedartown softball, the Big AA, back after the 60-second break.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673.
Lady Dog Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
21.
Cedartown Lady Dogs strike for 6 runs in the bottom of the first inning. They have a 5-run lead as we head to the top of the second inning. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 due up for the Catamounts. Parsons, Barton, and Martinez.
First pitch, ball 1. The Altoona Lady Bucks have taken a 2-1 lead over Cass after one complete inning of play. It's now the top of the second inning in that ball game. We're watching that one religiously. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
I just cannot get over how beautiful of an afternoon it is.
I mean, it's perfect. We don't even have to have the air conditioner on up here. 1-1 is fouled back to the screen right towards Sean's head.
Temperature is already great, but then you've got that breeze that's blowing, still blowing from right to left and in just slightly. But it is just not a cloud in the sky right now. I hope the weather is the same for tomorrow.
I hope so too.
I think it should be.
1-2 to Parsons, misses low.
Chance maybe it's just slightly warmer. Now, you were our resident meteorologist. Is the breeze that we're feeling, the pretty consistent breeze, is it from the tropical storms / hurricanes out in the Atlantic?
No.
Okay.
Upstairs, ball 3. Yeah, those are so far away from us now.
Okay.
In fact, it's already gone east of Bermuda. So,
nice.
Yeah.
So it's moved clear out of the area.
3-2 pitch. Line toward short, and she caught it on the ground. They're still going to throw over there just in case. But great job there at shortstop by Shaylee Pittman to make the catch. I think they're going to call that a catch. That'll be out number 1.
What a pick there by Pittman. I mean, just picked it up right off the dirt. Still a very smart play, though, there by Pittman to fire over to first just to make sure. So that'll bring up Barton.
Barton hits it in the air to right field. Chastity coming in. Oh, no, it will be Avery Elliott who ranges in front. Avery was really the only person who had a chance to make the catch, and she made a great catch over there at second base.
Back-to-back really good defensive plays for this Cedartown Lady Dogs infield. The middle infield at that with Pittman and Elliott.
So 2 quick outs here in the top of the second.
That's going to bring up Martinez, the third baseman. Number 9 in the batting order.
Martinez takes low and in for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. That's Zoe Martinez.
There are a couple of people I trust in the weather world. James Spann, Glenn Burns, and Andrew Carter.
Well, 1-0 is outside ball 2, and that's because I trust those people, and that's where I get my information
That's right.
from. I don't get my information from Joe Blow's Facebook page.
No. I don't get any information from Joe Blow's Facebook page.
That one down low for ball 3. 3-0 now the count to Zoe Martinez.
I don't get my weather. I don't get my political information. I don't get analysis on who is performing the Super Bowl halftime show. Nothing.
That's a conversation for another day.
You
right
got
there.
that right.
Wow. 3 balls and no strikes. And the pitch on the way to Martinez right down Main Street for a called strike 1. 3-1 now. In the third inning, Cartersville leading Hiram 5-0. in the second. It's still a 2-1 lead for Altoona, but Cass has a runner on first base. Line right back to the circle. Look what I found, says Kristen Cash. 3 up, 3 down, go the Lady Cats here at the top of the second. We head now to the bottom half. Cedartown 6, Dalton 1. 60-second break, back after this.
Looking for great deals? Stop by Livewire Surplus, located on North Main Street in Cedartown. They've got everything from tools and generators to patio furniture, lawn mowers, flooring, cleaning supplies, mini splits, and much more. Whether you're tackling a project or upgrading your space, they've got what you need. Come check them out at the store today. You'll never know what you might find. Check them out on Facebook or visit their new website, livewiresurplus.com. That's Livewire Surplus, 546 North Main Street in Cedartown, 678-861-5021. Bradford's Drug Store in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacists take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Go by and see Justin Strickland and all the folks at Bradford's, and be sure to use their convenient drive-thru. 500 North Main Street in Cedartown, 770-748-3100. Bradford's Drug, your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
A 1-2-3 inning in the top of the second will send us to the home half of the second. Lady Dogs leading 6-1. Shaylee Pittman to lead things off. She is 1 for 1 with a run scored.
That one hit in the air to straightaway center field. Back to make the catch is the center fielder, Zoe Parker. 1 pitch, 1 out. She gave it a ride, but just got underneath it.
Just got underneath it, hit it directly to Parker, and with that wind swirling out there, might have blown it in just a hair, but she would have had to have a lot more to get it out. So 1 pitch, 1 out for the Lady Dogs in the bottom of the second. Will bring up Chastity Washington. Washington 1 for 1 with a run scored.
Claire Miller, the starting pitcher, deals. Pops out of play, strike 1. Cass leaves the bases loaded in the top of the second inning as they head now to the bottom half of the second.
Come on, Colonels.
In Altoona, and it's a 2-1 lead for the Lady Buccaneers. No balls and a strike the count, and the pitch on the way. Chas hits it in the air, left center field, back to the fence. That ball is out of here, and Sam is out of here.
I missed my chair. Holy cow. She hit that one a ton. Chastity Washington, left center, the home run, the solo shot.
That ball was hit a ton. Woo! And Sam went down a ton.
I did.
He had a Larry Munson moment right here.
Listen, I saw it come off the bat. I hit Andrew. I stood up out of the chair, and it went backwards, and I didn't know it. What a hit there by Chastity Washington. The solo shot. And that makes it 7-1, and that's going to bring up Kristen Cash. Cash walked in her first plate appearance.
The people down in the press box below us probably think something really happened.
An earthquake happened.
Base hit to center field up the middle by Kristen Cash. So 2 consecutive hits for the Lady Bulldogs to start out this bottom half of the inning. And we'll have another courtesy runner. Once again, it'll be Emma Warren.
Kinsley Boozer.
So that's going to bring up Kinsley Boozer. Boozer is 0 for 1 with a strikeout.
You got any splinters in your hand, Ian?
Not yet.
Okay, good.
Boozer, one of 3 Lady Dogs without a hit yet. The rest of the lineup has reached base.
That one fouled back off her fist for strike 1.
The rest of the lineup has either not reached base or Aniston Davis was hit by a pitch. So she did reach.
And she scored as well.
Absolutely. So Boozer looking to do a little damage here. Behind in the count. No balls, 1 strike, 1 on, 1 out, 1 run already across.
0-1 pitch. Strike 2 call. Wow. That was one of those opportunities where I wish we had a dual screen, one for the home run and one for the booth.
Yeah, absolutely.
0-2 tap foul at the plate.
That would have made it on Dusty and Danny's.
I was literally looking at the home run.
Wows and pals. And
I was looking at the home run, and I heard a crash, and I looked down over here, and Sam is on his back.
You got that right.
I went through a chair. I broke a chair. Tapper toward third, through for a base hit. Took a big hop over the grass in the outfield. Runners will be at first and second with one out. A big steel chair. I went through it. The booth came apart.
I'm sure
now they will have to rebuild this thing. They got to rebuild it now.
I'm sure he did it much more gracefully than I did, though. Aniston Davis to the plate now. Runners over at first and second and one out. Warren at second, Boozer at first.
Davis swings and misses, 0-1.
Now, if Annie could get into one, I would not only miss my chair, but I'd probably land up in the popcorn machine downstairs.
That would hurt badly, but you would be okay with it.
I would love every minute of it.
0-1, swung and missed. That one's kind of sunk away from her there. Nothing into the count. Someone going out there to retrieve the home run ball.
You know, that might be worthy of donating to the radio station.
Swing and a miss. 3 pitches takes care of Davis. 2 gone.
Have Chastity sign it and say the pitch that took Sam down. 2 outs in the inning now. And that is going to bring up Allie Elliott.
For those of you who don't know what I was talking about, a Larry Munson moment, just go back and search Larry Munson calls. And specifically the Lindsey Scott call. That one missing low for ball 1.
You know, as a non-Bulldog fan, I'm not familiar.
Well, that's an iconic call.
But I'll have to go back and listen to it.
Just listen to the Lindsey Scott call. It was in Jacksonville. Called strike 1, almost hit her inside.
In your opinion, what is Munson's most iconic call?
That is right up there, but also that's fouled. Ooh, look out, Lexi. Strike 2, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Someone that is as good and had such a storied career as a Larry Munson.
I'd say the stadium is worse than Bonkers call was good. Also, the hunker down call and you Herschel Walker call. Fly ball to right center field, and it's going to be caught. Good play over there in right field. Running in to make the catch was Corona out there, and that'll end the inning. But Cedartown gets another run thanks to a solo homer that took us out of our seats, folks, by Chastity Washington. 7-1 the lead through 2 innings. Top of the third after 60 seconds on the Big Double A.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Lady Dog Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
A solo shot from Chastity Washington makes it 7-1. We will go to the top of the third inning. Lady Dogs on top against the Dalton Catamounts. First pitch from Kristen Cash called outside corner, strike 1, and Parker is behind in the count. Parker 0 for 1 with a strikeout in her first plate appearance. We're back at the top of the order for Dalton.
Parker, Cagle, and Olvera due up in the inning. Here's the 0-1. Low and away, ball one ball, one strike. Altoona has extended their lead 3-1 in the bottom of the second inning. They have runners on second and third with 2 outs. 1-1 pitch here is low and away again, 2-1. I've got their game on Game Changer over here, just watching every move.
I don't blame you. 2 balls, 1 strike to count on Parker.
The pitch. Didn't mean to. Might have swung at ball 3, but she fouls it toward the Cedartown dugout. It's 2-2, almost looking like a check swing look.
Wild card games in action. The Tigers are about to defeat the Guardians. It's bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. Detroit on top of Cleveland by a score of 6-3. The Cubs lead the Padres 2-0.
That one bounced up there. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The LA Dodgers have already advanced to the division series with their win over Cincinnati.
The Yankees and the Red Sox. Game 3, first pitch tonight, 8 p.m. on ESPN.
Hit the opposite side. That's going to land fair and roll to the left side. She's going to stop at first base, so a base hit there by Parker to lead off the inning. And that was just she almost checked her swing there, but hit it, and it went over the head of Kinsley Boozer at third base and landed about an inch fair. Altoona now leads 5-1. The Lady Bucks scoring a couple of unearned runs on an error for Cass.
Cagle now to the plate. She is 1 for 1 with a run scored, runner on, nobody out.
Goes to bunt, and there's the throw to first, and she will be back in safely. The throw was a bit in front of the bag. She went around on the bunt try, so it's 0-1. In fact, she kind of slid in there a little hard, a little slow getting up over there at first base is Parker.
Yep, time called by the home plate umpire. He's going to make sure that Parker is okay. She was definitely bent over at first base like she was in pain, so a good call there by the man in blue behind the plate, but now we're ready to go back. Cagle behind in the count, no balls and 1 strike. 1 on, nobody out. Top of the third inning.
Kristen deals and off her fist again, and that one fouled to the left. It's 0-2. The second inning has come to an end over in Altoona, and the Lady Bucks have a 5-1 lead. The hits are even up in that ball game. Again, we're watching that one because that game is crucial to Cedartown's placement in the seeding as we go forward. 0-2, line to third, caught, and they're going to get a double play out of it. Over to first base, the runner was heading over to second. She didn't think it was going to get caught, but Kinsley Boozer said, I got this. 2 gone and the base is empty.
The infield has played extremely well so far here in game 1. We saw Shaylee Pittman with a really good grab off the dirt. And then you have Kinsley Boozer that caught another sinking liner over at third base to double up a runner. And that will be the second out of the inning, and that's going to bring up Olvera, who is 0 for 1.
And Olvera hits a ground ball to third. Boozer has it, throws to first, and that'll do it for the top of the inning. 1 runner left the board, but double play erased her. And we head now to the bottom half of the third inning. Cedartown with a 7-1 advantage. We'll come back after 60 seconds on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Lady Dog Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
We'll head to the home half of the third inning. Lexi Bennett will lead things off for Cedartown. Lady Dogs on top 7-1 over the Dalton Catamounts.
There's a ground ball by Lexi Bennett. Takes a bat off the second baseman. It was hit so hard, it went through her legs over there. That's Bella Parsons over there. We'll see how they score it.
I'll be interested to see. Bennett was 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs. They will score that a single. And so Bennett will now go to a perfect 2 for 2, and that's going to bring up Chloe Ramey. Ramey 1 for 1 with an RBI.
That might be a play where if you're the opposite team, you're going to rule that an error.
I agree.
But we'll see.
Caden Irvin's going to pitch run or courtesy run for Bennett as that first pitch to Ramey is in the dirt, ball 1. Let's see if we get aggressive on the base pads here with our leadoff runner with the courtesy runner aboard. We'll flip the order over after Ramey and go to Westmoreland.
Chloe hits it in the air down the left side. It's going to be foul, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike.
Looks like she reached for that one a little bit. So that'll even up the count.
Chloe's dad was at the ball game with us at Cass, and her mama was watching at home, and I heard there was a loud noise in the neighborhood when she hit that triple.
That's what I've heard as well.
I heard that. 1-1 on the way. Grounded towards second. Could be 2. They'll feed over to second base for 1. They won't make the throw. It'll be a fielder's choice, and 1 gone here in the bottom half of the 3rd inning, and they'll flip it back to the top of the order once again. Mariah Westmoreland will bat for the 3rd time.
Westmoreland still looking for her first base hit. She is 0 for 2.
The pitch. Hit off her fist, left side, foul. 0-1 the count, just beyond the reach of the 3rd baseman over there. That's Zoe Martinez. Cedartown scored 6 runs in the first, 1 run in the second, and here in the 3rd, threatening. But with 1 out, here's the 0-1. Runner goes, pitches high, throw to second, it's going to be high, and Chloe has that one swiped. So a stolen base for Chloe Ramey.
Speaking of iconic calls, I don't know if I'm sure you will, but back when Juan Pierre played for the Marlins.
Here's the 1-1. Fouled at the plate, 1-2.
Joe Simpson said one time on a broadcast that he couldn't throw out Peg Leg Joe. And for some reason I have just remembered that. So anytime, and that was a good throw by Tomas, don't get me wrong. But anytime somebody is late on a throw or something like that, I go back to that Joe Simpson call.
1-2 on the way. High and inside, goes back to the backstop, and Chloe Ramey will take 3rd base with ease.
Do you think a Joe Simpson could be on TV in 2025 as a broadcaster? I don't think he'd make it.
Probably not.
I think they'd kick him off the airwaves.
I don't think he wants to be.
Oh no, I don't think he does either. But
well, that's a grueling schedule.
It is. And Simpson's probably what, mid-70s?
That bounce up there, ball 3. I think maybe early 70s. I mean, he played Major League Baseball in the
80s, right?
Yeah, early 80s, mid-80s.
And one of his claim to fame is he was the one that caught George Brett in the Pine Tar game. Tried to keep him off the umpire.
Now in the dirt, ball 4. Runners will be at 1st and 3rd. And here comes Cedartown shortstop. It'll be Shaylee Pittman.
And for the Lady Dogs, number 3, Shaylee Pittman.
Pittman is 1 for 2 with a run scored.
Speaking of Major League Baseball broadcasters, first the pitch to Shaylee Pittman with runners on 1st and 3rd. And here it is. Hit in the air to center field. That's going to drop. 1 run will score. Stopping at second base will be Westmoreland. It's now 8-1 Cedartown, and here comes the big bat of Chastity Washington. But Skip Carey is up for the John Frick Award.
I saw that. I saw that.
And I hope he wins it because
he does, too.
he deserves it. I wish he could have gotten it while he was alive. But he had just retired right before he died. 8-1 lead for the Lady Dogs. Chas, last time up, a solo shot to left center field. Wasn't much doubt about it. The pitch. Off the glove, back to the backstop. Runners move up to second and third. 1 ball and no strikes.
You know my favorite Skip Carey call?
92 NLCS Game 7.
But it's what he said before it.
A lot of room in right center field. If we hit one
hit it there, we can dance in the streets.
Yes.
My absolute favorite Skip Carey call of all time. Yes, I was alive to hear it. Did I hear it? No.
I did.
I was a wee little man.
1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third base. A slow roller. The throw to first will be in time. Run will score from third. She'll get an RBI out of it. It's 9-1. And over to third goes Shaylee Pittman. So no homer this time, but she does get another RBI. She's got a couple of those. Cedartown leads by 8 runs.
Yeah, Washington now 2 for 3. 2 RBIs and 2 runs scored. That'll bring up Kristen Cash. She is 1 for 1 with a walk. Looking to pick up an RBI. Help herself here a little bit in the home half of the third inning. 2 runs already across, 9-1 your score.
Line down the left field line and foul. She hit it really hard.
Smoked, buddy. She smoked that one like a Kelly O'Neill Boston butt.
Man, oh man. And I've had some of that too. It is
Let
so
me tell
good.
you.
Oh my goodness. 0-1 the count.
It'll be good to see our buddy Kelly tomorrow night on the sidelines.
Yes, it
manning
will.
the sideline camera for us.
Of course, you get to talk to him a lot more than we get to. Strike 2 called, 0-2 now the count to Kristen Cash.
I will say this. I know that we're not a traditional, broadcast team there like TV is with a sideline cameraman and radio guy, but I hope that the folks that are very traditional ones that you see on TV all the time, I hope that they have a good of a relationship and a good a cameraman as we have in Kelly O'Neill, because we have got a gem.
Absolutely. Called strike
Come
3.
on.
And got the call there, but Cedartown adds a couple more runs to the tally, and it's a 9-1 lead through 3. We head to the top of the 4th here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. $60 seconds.
Nine to 1 is your score as we will go to the top of the 4th inning. The Lady Dogs striking for 2. In the bottom of the 3rd, the Lady Dogs have plated runs in all 3 innings so far, scoring 6 in the 1st, 1 in the 2nd, and 2 in the 3rd. Kristen Cash still in the center circle for the Lady Dogs. So far through 3 innings, Cash has only given up 3 hits, the 1 run, and 2 strikeouts. So that's going to bring up Haynes. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 due up here in the top of the 4th.
Haynes fouls it right back to my face. 0-1 the count. Glad the netting is there.
Got that right.
In the top of
in the press box with us.
In the top of the 4th, it's now a 5-3 score. Cass hit a 2-run home run in the to start out the 4th inning. That one inside, 1-1 the count.
A little up and in there from Cash on Haynes.
So Cass trying to battle their way back in the ball game. 9-1 the score in the pitch. Swing and miss, 1-2.
She went up and in on the pitch before, and this time she kind of moved out of the zone and tried to hit that outside corner, and she got Haynes to chase on it. So Cash now ahead in the count here for the leadoff batter in the top of the 4th inning.
1-2 misses low and away.
Our good buddy Randall Brazier out in center field, snapping some photos for the Lady Dogs.
Also listening online, I saw.
Absolutely. Always good to see Randall at the ballpark.
The 2-2. Low and away, ball 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Full count now on Haynes. The payoff pitch is on the way from Cash.
And that'll miss low and away. Ball 4, leadoff walk here in the 4th inning.
But hey, I don't hate the pitch placement there. You know, the strike zone has definitely been liberal as far as catching the outside part of the plate, and Cash just see if she could.
But when she's going outside to left-handed batters, though, she's missing low and away.
Right. And I think if she was just missing away, maybe she would be getting a little more of those calls. But like you said, it's not just away, it's low.
And she's got another left-handed batter to face here. Goes for the bunt, strike call, throw to first, safe. Almost got her leaning.
It was there. It was there. Perfect throw down to first base from Cedartown's Lexi Bennett, and Allie Elliott was a whisker away from getting Haynes.
No balls and a strike. Kristen Cash deals right down Main Street, strike 2.
Good way to bounce back here in battle for Cedartown's Kristen Cash against Tomas after giving up the walk.
0-2. Low. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Cass has a runner on third with 2 outs. Check that now, 3 outs. Sorry, 2 outs. Check swing down the left side, that'll be foul. They scored 2 runs to Cass in the top of the 4th to get within 2 of Altoona. And again, if Cass can beat Altoona, that would give Cedartown more region wins if we can sweep today than the Altoona Lady Bucks, and we'd have the tiebreaker over them. 1-2 on the way is high. Throw it back to first. It gets into the outfield. She's going to get up and go to, nope, she will not be able to make it to second base because Chastity Washington got to it very quickly. And the base runner over there at first base was not able to get up in time to move over to second.
Well, they've got Chastity playing way off of the line. I mean, she's almost in center field over there.
If she pulls it down the right field line, it might be 9-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Strike 3 call. Got her looking for out number 1.
So Tomas down on strikes.
Strikeout number 3 for Cash in the ball game.
That's going to bring up Miller. Miller is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. One of those 3 by Cash Money. Not to be confused with G Money, who we found out Tuesday night is Gracie Andrews.
Outside, line outside for ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes.
I just wonder if since she is G Money, does that mean she can start contributing to the Sweet Tea Fund at my house? I feel like every time she and Annie come over, they get a big glass of sweet tea.
That ball is driven deep to left field. It's going to go over the head of Chloe Ramey into the wall. She didn't have a chance to get to it. Throw will come toward third. They might either play there. No, they won't. Runners will be at second and third. The double there. And that ball was smacked over to left field.
Yeah, Ramey originally, she broke in on the ball, and then she had to turn around and realize it was going to be over her head. And then once she was able to get to it, it was already at the fence. Haynes was able to get in there to third. They were conservative there and held her. And Pittman also made a really good call by not going to third and just sticking that one in her pocket, because had that one gotten away from Boozer, a chance to score.
Bella Parsons at the plate, takes a called strike 1. It's 5-4, Altoona leading Cass midway through the 4th.
They got a lot of softball to play, though.
They sure do. Here's the 0-1. Tapper toward third. That's going to go foul. 0-2. Ends up in the left field corner, but it was foul outside the bag. No balls, 2 strikes, the count. Cash to Parsons. Parsons hits it in the air to center field. Catch is made. Runner will not be able to advance from third. 2 out.
No chance there. That was not hit nearly deep enough from Parsons. Westmoreland was there to make a good catch. Quickly got it in just to be on the safe side. But everybody will stay put. So runners at second and third with 2 outs. And that is going to bring up Barton, who is 0 for 1, the first baseman for this Catamounts crew.
First pitch to Annalie Barton. Up the middle and through for a base hit. 1 run will score. 2 might come home, and they will. That's going to be a 2-run, a 2-out single for Annalie Barton, and it's going to be a 9-3 ball game.
That's going to bring up Zoe Martinez. 9 spot in the batting order. She is 0 for 1. She'll come to the plate with the runner over at first 2 outs and 2 runs already aboard. Barton, just a really good piece of hitting there, Andrew. Just hit it right back up the middle. Able to score the 2 runs.
Tapper at the plate. That will hit the batter, but I think it was already foul anyway, so it'll be strike 1.
Hey, here we go, 9. Here we go, 9. Catch it out right here.
0-1 pitch due to Zoe Martinez. And it's low and in. Throw to first, and they would have had her out had Allie Elliott been able to keep the leather on the glove there.
Yeah, that one was going to be a bang-bang play, and I think Elliott just rushed it. Not able to secure the throw from Lexi Bennett. So the count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Cash looks in, gets the sign, ready for the pitch.
And she deals, and it's low and in, 2-1.
This is the most base runners that Dalton has had since the first inning when they would score just 1 run.
And good nod there by Lexi Bennett to head to the circle to just kind of slow things down a little bit.
We've talked about her all season, though, but I still just, game after game, am impressed with not just her play on the field, but the way that she manages the game for this Lady Dog squad. It's almost like she just has a very natural understanding of when the right time is to go out, call time, and calm down her pitcher.
2-1 pitch misses up.
A lot of times that's something that you just can't teach. It's just instinct, and you've either got that or you don't. And Cedartown is very fortunate that they have a catcher that has that type of instinct. And she's going to be a part of this squad for several years to come now for the Lady Dogs. Just a freshman.
3-1 pitch. Took a strike 2.
Martinez was probably taking all the way there with 3-1. Cash knew it, so she put it right down Frank Lott Drive. And that'll run the count full, and it's going to be a payoff pitch on the way from Cedartown's senior pitcher.
Here it is. Popped up. Tough play. Somebody called for it. It'll be Allie Elliott who makes the catch from first base. Inning is over, but 2 runs will score for the Lady Cats. It's a 6-run ball game. 9-3 the score. Back after 60 seconds on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673.
Lady Dog Softball on your hometown station, the Big AA.
Dalton strikes for 2 runs in the top of the 4th. Cedartown with a 6-run lead. It is 9-3 as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Sam Branch alongside Andrew Carter here to bring you all of the live play-by-play action of Cedartown High School Lady Dogs Region Softball here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, 106.1, AM 1340, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and the NFHS Network. Kinsley Boozer to lead things off. She is 1 for 2 with a strikeout.
Claire Miller still looking to the dugout for a sign, and now time called at the plate. First pitch on the way. Boozer takes low and inside. 1 ball and no strikes.
Good crowd on hand for the Cedartown Lady Dogs on this Thursday night edition of high school softball.
1-0 pitch on the way. Hit off for fists and lined it into the glove of the third baseman, Zoe Martinez. And that'll be out number 1 here in the 4th.
And Martinez barely had to move there to snag that one. That's going to bring up Aniston Davis. Davis is 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored.
Miller finally has the sign. And now still not getting together on the sign. Now she's got it. Pitch on the way. Davis takes outside. Ball 1. Check the swing.
Yep, good take there by Annie.
Cedartown's new flag football team was practicing on the field when we got here today. I think their season's about to start. Their season kind of starts a little bit later. They don't have as many games to play. Pitch on the way. Davis swings and misses. Looked like the pitcher almost kind of came loose with her delivery there, and that could have been an illegal pitch or a balk or something. Not called on the field. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's outside, ball 2.
I guess because she was still able to make the pitch without coming off the rubber maybe is the reason why there wasn't any type of illegal pitch or ball called there, but it almost looked like she was going to hit the dirt. But able to kind of regain herself and make the pitch.
That one behind her to the backstop. 3 balls and a strike.
She is either very frustrated with herself, Andrew, or possibly in some discomfort is Miller. We'll have to keep an eye on that.
3-1. Foul back off the net. That'll be 3-2.
Coach Chris McKelvey said no runners on, so it's not illegal. Just a ball.
But had there been runners on, maybe.
Maybe. Our rules analysis.
I think he knows what he's talking about.
I agree.
Swing and a miss, and Davis down on strikes for out number 2.
That's going to bring up Allie Elliott. She is 1 for 2 with a run scored and 2 RBIs. Bases are empty, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Lady Dogs would love to get those 2 runs back that they surrendered in the top of the 4th. They have the 6-run lead, though, here in the home half.
That pitch misses high and away to Allie Elliott. 1 ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Took it right between the numbers. She'll take first base on a hit by pitch.
Punter.
Thank you, Eric. Cedartown flag football opens their season against Rome in 2 weeks.
It'll be an interesting matchup.
Lexi Bennett will bat now with a runner on first and 2 outs.
She's a perfect 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs. Let's see if she can keep it going here.
The pitch on the way to her. She'll take a called strike, 0-1. On the way. Bounced up there. Heading to second base is Allie Elliott. She will be there without a throw. 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
The advancement of Elliott, now a hard hit ball by Bennett, could possibly play to run for the Lady Dogs.
1-1. Inside, 2-1.
Runs freshman backstop. And the count, 2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1. That ball is hit to left center field, caught. And that'll be out number 3. Cedartown threatens but does not score in the bottom half of the 4th. The game stays 9-3. We'll be back after this 60-second timeout on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Looking for great deals? Stop by LiveWire Surplus, located on North Main Street in Cedartown. They've got everything from tools and generators to patio furniture, lawn mowers, flooring, cleaning supplies, mini splits, and much more. Whether you're tackling a project or upgrading your space, they've got what you need. Come check them out at the store today. You'll never know what you might find. Check them out on Facebook or visit their new website, livewiresurplus.com. That's LiveWire Surplus, 546 North Main Street in Cedartown, 678-861-5021. Bradford's Drug Store in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all your gift and decor needs. Bradford pharmacists take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Go by and see Justin Strickland and all the folks at Bradford's, and be sure to use their convenient drive-thru. 500 North Main Street in Cedartown, 770-748-3100. Bradford's Drug, your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy.
Lady Dawgs Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Nothing doing for the Lady Dogs in the home half of the 4th. We'll go to the top of the 5th. Cedartown still on top, 9-3. It's back to the top of the order for the Dalton Catamounts. Parker, who is 1 for 2 with a strikeout, will lead things off. Cagle and Olvera also due up for the Catamounts.
First pitch. Wow, looked like a pretty good pitch, but ball 1, I guess it was high.
I agree, sir.
Altoona has just busted the game open. It's now 8-4 Lady Bucks in the bottom of the 4th inning. The 1-0. Right, same place the last pitch was, this time called a strike. 1-1 the count.
Good thing is this Lady Dog squad is focused on one thing and one thing only, and that's winning here.
Yeah, control what you can control, and that's what you're doing right now. 1-1 misses low and away, 2-1. Cash deals a 2-1 delivery, and it's low and away, 3 balls and a strike. And
that was way outside for Cash. Almost in the right-handed batter's box. He's going to put Parker in a good spot here, leading things off, 3-1 the count.
Swing and a miss, might have swung at ball 4.
And a half-hearted swing at that from Parker.
Leah Cagle waiting on deck.
A little back and forth between Parker and the home plate umpire there.
Payoff pitch. Slapped it down the left side. Tough play. She was going to be safe anyway. The throw did get away from the bag at first. That'll be an infield hit. Slapped it kind of down toward third base, and like I said, even a good throw is not going to get her.
Yep.
So that'll be a leadoff single.
Slow off the bat, but quick out of the box. That's going to bring up Cagle. Cagle 1 for 2 with a run scored. Parker picking up her first base hit of the afternoon. Now 1 for 3.
High and inside for ball 1. Cartersville run rules Hiram, 12-0. They've got a doubleheader today as well. 1-0. Tapper toward third. Only play will be to first, and it's thrown away again. Runners will be at the corners. Coach Smith quickly out of the dugout.
And my guess is this is going to be an infield meeting.
Yes. Well, and also it'll be everybody for sure. The defense, which has been so solid here in this game, there's been 2 wide throws from third to first, and Cash also showing signs of tiring, or showing signs of control issues. It's a 9-3 ball game, but, a few base hits and the Lady Catamounts could get back in this ball game.
Yeah, it could very quickly turn, and that's exactly what you want to prevent. And as we've seen with the Lady Dogs throughout the season, one thing that they struggle with is it seems like a snowball effect. Once you have that first error, things begin to just build and build upon itself. And so you want to stop the bleeding here and correct not only some things happening in the center circle with Kristen Cash and some control issues, but also go ahead and correct the issues that are happening defensively for Cedartown. So that's going to bring up Olvera. Runners on the corners and nobody out.
Pitches outside, throw down the second. They got her.
Yep.
No, she dropped the ball. She dropped the ball. The throw was right there, and it came out of the glove. Oh, my goodness. Runner does not advance home on that play, thankfully. But, man, they had her. But it's ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Runners at second and third now with nobody out. 1-0 pitch, a call, strike one, and it's 1-1.
And now you're putting a lot of pressure on Cash, who, like you said, maybe dealing with some control issues, has now got to be really good here.
That's going to be a base hit up the middle. And it's going to score 1 run. Throw comes home. And it's 9-4 on the RBI single.
It's still nobody out in the inning. Runners are still on the corners. Time called as Lexi Bennett will tie her shoe. And that's going to bring up Haynes. She is 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. So she comes to the plate again. Runners on the corners, still nobody out. 1 run across. It's now a 5-run lead for the Lady Dogs, 9-4.
Popped up to the circle, and the catch is made for out number 1. It's a big first out, Sam.
Yes, it is. Massive first out for the Lady Dogs, and that'll bring up the catcher, Tomas, who is 1 for 2 with an RBI and a strikeout.
Hello, Tomas. First pitch to her, taken low and away, ball 1. Dalton 3-16 on the season.
Tough year for the Lady Cats.
Yep.
But hey, we've been there before.
We have. That's high and inside. That throw got away from Cash, which is able to get it back before anybody advances. 2 balls and no strikes.
Been there before, but thankfully we've come out on the other side better.
Dalton does have 3 region wins on the season. 2-0. Called, strike 1.
So their 3 wins on the season are all region wins.
They are.
Southeast.
Let's see. Hiram twice.
There you go.
Southeast once. 2-1. That's going to get another run home. They'll feed to second. They did get the out at second. They weren't able to turn 2. It's now 9-5. A little bit of juggling on the ball, but good job there by Avery Elliott to turn around and get the tag back down once she had control of the softball.
Yep, just a short little soft feed there from Pittman to Avery Elliott, who had come over to cover the bag at second, and it was almost disastrous for the Lady Dogs, but they do get the second out, and it's a 4-run lead now for Cedartown.
Cash deals, strike called, nothing in 1.
Dalton plating 1 run in the top of the first, and then 2 in the 4th, and now 2 here in the 5th, with still life left in them with a runner on and 2 outs.
Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 called, same place, same result. Yeah, they beat Hiram 13-3 on September 18th, and in game 1 of a doubleheader, 12-3 in game 2 of a doubleheader, and beat Southeast Whitfield back on the September 30th, 3-2. That's fouled off. Cal will stay 0-2. So of late, they're playing much better in their last 5-6 games. The 0-2 on the way is high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Cedartown, last time we played Dalton, beat them 10-2 at their place. Had to go it was an 8-run win for Cedartown in 5. 1-2. Center field. Back is Westmoreland. She's got it. And that'll be out number 3. But Dalton puts together a couple of consecutive innings of 2 runs apiece, and they've got 5 runs. We've got 9. It's a 4-run game, and we'll head now to the bottom half of the 5th inning. Need the bats to come alive here. Back after 60 seconds on the Big Double A.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Lady Dogs Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
2 runs crossed for Dalton in the top of the 5th inning. It is now a 9-5 score as we will head to the home half of the 5th. It'll be Chloe Ramey, 9-1-2 due up for the Lady Dogs. Ramey, Westmoreland, and Pittman. Chloe, 1 for 2 with a run scored and an RBI. Westmoreland 0 for 2, a walk and a run scored, and Pittman is 2 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored.
The bats have been quiet. In the last inning, we did not score. Cedartown had scored in every inning up until the 4th. 6 runs in the first inning, 1 in the second. That was the solo homer by Chastity Washington, and a couple of runs in the 3rd. But that's been it so far. Chloe Ramey, who's been a very consistent hitter, she'll take one that bounces up there. Ball 1.
You'd love to bounce back here early, get the bat started early in this inning, get back a couple of those runs that we've given up in the 4th and the 5th inning.
1-0 pitch. Tap foul at the plate. It's 1-1. In the top of the 5th, Altoona leads Cass now 10-4. Altoona had a 5-run bottom half of the 4th inning.
Sounds like Cass has called it a day early.
Cass has committed 5 errors in that ball game. Here's the 1-1. Grounded sharply to shortstop. Good play. The throw to first will be in time.
Yeah, really good pick over at short by Olvera. Delivered a strike to first base. And Ramey is down, and that'll take us to the top of the order. Mariah Westmoreland.
Mariah Westmoreland.
This will be her 4th time up, I believe. Mariah will take a called strike 1 right over the plate. 4 strikeouts for Cedartown bats today. That one missing low for ball 1, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Cash, Boozer, and Aniston Davis, a victim of 2 of the 4 strikeouts.
1-1. Hit on the ground to first. It'll be an easy play over there at first base as she takes it herself.
Have they made a defensive substitution at first base, or has Barmore been playing first base all game long? I feel like she's new.
Barton should be 13.
Yeah, that's her. Okay.
17 was playing first base.
Yeah, so now it's 13.
And we don't have a 13 on our roster here.
On Game Changer, it's listed as Barmore.
Barmore is number 20
on the lineup. Okay, so we don't know who it is. Gracie Andrews, though, is at the plate for the Lady Dogs. She looks at a pitch in the dirt for ball 2. Andrews hitting in the spot of Cedartown's Shaylee Pittman with Chastity Washington waiting on deck. Will we see Andrews in the center circle for game 2, or will we see Pittman?
Swing and a miss, 2-1. I think the original plan was to have Andrews, but we'll see if that will stay the same. That one missing high and away. Ball 3 now to Gracie. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Good hitters count here for Andrews.
Altoona has a runner at third with nobody out in the bottom half of the 5th inning. That game might be about to be over with. There's a comebacker to the circle. She'll throw over there to first. That'll be out number 2. Out number 3, beg your pardon. I missed one. We head now to the 6th inning. Still 9-5 Cedartown. Back after this 60-second break on the Big Double A.
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Lady Dogs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
1-2-3 inning for the Lady Dogs at the bottom of the 5th. We'll head to the top of the 6th with some defensive changes. Gracie Andrews will stay in the game and play left field. Chastity Washington will now patrol center field. Chloe Ramey moves over to right field, and Mariah Westmoreland is now in the game at shortstop.
Now missing high and outside, ball 1.
So Shaylee Pittman comes out of the game, and then we played fruit basket turnover with about half of the defense.
1-0 pitch. Popped up to the left side. High pop up over there to left field, and Gracie Andrews there to make the catch. One gone here in the top of the 6th inning. I thought that was it was hit so high, it was straight up in the air, but it hung up there for a while, and Andrews camps underneath. She saw it the whole way.
So Parsons is the first out of the inning, and that will bring up Barton.
Emily Barton swings and taps it foul.
Who is no longer playing first base, or at least didn't play first base in the home half of the 5th, but is still in her spot in the batting rotation in the 8th spot.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one rolls up there and hits her.
So could this signify, with Pittman coming out of the lineup, that she will be starting game 2? She is in the dugout, though. Of course, she'd have plenty of time to warm up between games if she is going to pitch.
We'll find out.
This is our favorite part of the afternoon, when we try to get inside the head of the head coach.
Zoe Martinez takes high and away for ball 1.
What is he thinking?
Well,
out at the dugout?
perhaps he's sensing that if things kind of go awry, they may have to make a pitching change here.
Also correct.
1 on, 1 out. Top of the 6th. 1 ball, no strikes. The count to Zoe Martinez. And the pitch is a strike called. 1-1.
There's a really long exchange going on between the dugout and Lexi Bennett, and then Bennett to Cash get that pitch in. Want to make sure they get it right here. We've given up 2 runs in back-to-back innings.
called strike 2 and might have been a gift of a call there. 1 and 2. It was pretty far inside, but we'll take it. Game 2 to follow this one. The 1-2. Fouled off to the right side.
And we'll be back for it.
We certainly will.
On the, of course,
hopefully
radio, 106.1 FM, AM
hopefully with a full stomach.
Hopefully. We will start new videos on our social media channels, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, NFHS Network. Also have some great country music in between games, courtesy of Tyrone back at the radio station.
That one fouled off. Back to the screen again. The count will stay at 1 and 2. One-two pitch to Barton. Bounced up there, and she can't find it. She finally does. And by the time Lexi picks the ball up, Barton standing at second. So Martinez has a 2-2 count on her.
I think there's a good chance that even if Bennett had been able to locate that one immediately, Barton still had a really good jump and a quick runner down at first base.
2-2. Hit back to the circle. Runner will be at third. Throw to first is in time. Out number 2.
Well, as long as you get the out here, you don't have to worry about that runner over advancing from second to third. And that out that we need to get will come in the form of Zoe Parker, who is 1 for 3 with a run scored and a strikeout. Back to the top of the order for the Cats.
Ground ball back to the circle. Throw to first. Got her. The run will not score, and that'll be out number 3. So Cedartown able to keep a 0 up for the top of the 6th inning. We head now to the bottom half. Dalton trailing Cedartown 9-5. Back after 60 seconds on the Big Double A.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673.
Lady Dawgs Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
3, 4, and 5 due up as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It'll be Washington, Cash, and Boozer. Washington is 2 for 3, 2-run score, 2 RBIs. She had the solo shot for the Lady Dogs back in the 2nd inning. She will come to the plate and lead things off here in the home half.
Chastity takes ball 1 as it rolled up there. 1-0 to count.
At least one football game has come to a conclusion, as it looks like some folks are getting on some buses to head back down 27 South.
That appears to be JV players, I would think.
I would hope so.
1-0 pitch, upstairs, ball 2.
If that is their middle school squad, we are all in trouble.
Of course, you know that Central is no longer in our region. And
it doesn't matter. If that's their middle school team, everybody is in trouble.
Well, they're 4A as well. 2-0. Ball 3, high and away. Yeah, Central, I mean, they're a good team. They're a good varsity football team, and they're ranked in the top 5 of the state. But they also play in a very weak region, kind of an Atlanta area region. Not to take away from how good they are. They are very good. 3-0 pitch. Ball 4. 4 pitches will put Chastity aboard.
New pitcher
third time she has reached.
New pitcher for Dalton.
Annalie Barton is now in the circle, number 17.
So she pitched last inning as well, because that was her 15th pitch there.
Yeah, so Miller went 4 innings, giving up 10 hits, 9 runs, 7 earned, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts.
There goes
Runner goes, and she will make it. Throw to second base will not be in time.
So
the pitch was a ball.
From what I gather from that information, we both blanked on the 5th inning.
Yeah, we did.
We were both out of it. That's all right.
But I haven't fallen out of my chair.
Yeah, you got that right, buddy.
A little flare job to the right side. Second baseman Parsons calls for it. She'll make the catch for out number 1. I'm not off my rocker. I had to say it.
Kinsley Boozer now at the plate. Kinsley is 1 for 3 with a strikeout.
And sits it off her knuckles, and it'll be called a shortstop. Quickly back to second base is Washington, 2 gone. And now Aniston Davis will come to the plate for the 3rd time.
Number 9, Aniston Davis.
Davis is 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. She was also hit by a pitch and has scored a run.
Davis takes it low and in. Taking third base easily is Chastity.
She almost got hit by a pitch again. That one rolled up there.
Roll up there inside. Big John over there in attendance, looking on. One-0 pitch. Back to the backstop. Here comes Chaff. She'll go in standing. And Cedartown's in double-digit territory and back up by 5. 10-5 the score. And that's Chass with her legs.
Absolutely.
Producing
hustle.
That run.
Absolute hustle.
2-0 now the count to Davis.
Let's go, Annie.
Davis hits it in the air down the left side. It'll be in foul territory and drop over there for a 2-1 count.
Coaching there from first base coach Brett Lane.
By the way, the winning run for Cedartown is in the on-deck circle. So base runners, and we could end this game in the 6th inning.
And neither one of us would complain.
In the dirt, ball 3.
Good eye there by Annie.
Well, Sam has been taking some vacation time.
I have. I was off today.
3-1 on the way. Is in the dirt for ball 4. So Annie Davis will take her base at first with 2 outs. And that'll bring up Allie Elliott.
Going to be off tomorrow.
Yes.
I'm also going to be off on Monday. And then I'm going to be off next Monday as well because the bank will be closed for Columbus Day.
Oh,
so
yes.
I have had off days 4 weeks in a row.
You going to the lake?
Basically. No, we're not.
Okay. Elliott takes in the dirt, ball 1.
We had talked about it, and I think we're just going to stay put. But you never know. Things may change between now and then. It's very possible.
1 ball, no strikes today to Elliott. She'll take a called strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Allie Elliott 1 for 2 with a couple of RBIs and a run scored. The pitch. That one hit her, I think. No, it didn't.
It was close, though.
But taking second base will be Davis. 2 balls and a strike. If it didn't hit her, it didn't miss her by much.
No, it did not. It was very close. And that's back-to-back hitters now that Barton has almost made contact with.
3-1. Now the count as that one sails outside. Put the winning run aboard if she can walk her.
That one missed by a lot.
Lexi Bennett waiting on deck for Cedartown. There are 2 out here in the bottom half of the 6th. One run already in. And that's a tapper back to the circle. The throw to first will bounce up there, and she didn't have it in her glove. She's safe.
Yep, gonna say that she bobbled it.
And that'll score the 11th Cedartown run. She did not have it in her glove. You have to secure it. I mean, even if you have your foot on the bag, if you don't secure the ball, it's not going to count as a tag.
So So that's going to bring up Lexi Bennett with runners at the corners and 2 outs.
So the run does not score there, I guess. Runner goes to second. So let me take that run off the board. It's 10-5. They held her
Davis up at third.
But the winning run is in scoring position now. 1 ball and no strikes to Lexi Bennett. Chloe Ramey on deck. 1 ball and no strikes. So it is still 10-5. Hit on the ground to shortstop. The pick and the throw, they'll get her. And Cedartown will leave 2 on here in the bottom half of the 6th. We head now to the 7th. Cedartown will just try to close it out here. Back after this 60-second timeout on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Looking for great deals? Stop by Livewire Surplus, located on North Main Street in Cedartown. They've got everything from tools and generators to patio furniture, lawn mowers, flooring, cleaning supply or needs. Bradford's pharmacists take time to get to know you and answer any questions you may have. Go by and see Justin Strickland and all the folks at Bradford's, and be sure to use their convenient drive-thru. 500 North Main Street in Cedartown, 770-748-3100. Bradford's Drug, your locally owned and operated good neighbor pharmacy.
Lady Dog Softball on your hometown station, the Big AA.
1 run scored for the Lady Dogs, 2 left aboard in the bottom of the 6th. We'll head to the top of the 7th. Dalton down to their final 3 outs here in Game 1. Game 2 will follow after about a 20 or 30-minute break following the conclusion of this game. Cedartown on top 10-5. Kristen Cash still in the center circle for Cedartown Lady Dogs.
It'll be 2, 3, and 4 due up. Leah Cagle, Nayeli Olvera, and Blakely Haynes. 10 runs on 10 hits for Cedartown. Tapper to third base. Boozer's got it. Throws to first. Got her by a step. 1 gone. Perhaps.
That was close.
It was very close.
But look, a good play there by Boozer to charge that ball that was hit down the line.
I just call what I see.
Over. I agree.
Or I call what happens.
We can't argue with the call.
No.
We would never argue with the call. One out.
That's a lie.
Olvera up.
Outside for ball 1.
Olvera's 1 for 3 with an RBI.
One 1-0 pitch. Ball 2. That one didn't miss by a whole lot either. Two-0. There is a strike. 2-1.
Good pitch there by Kristen Cash.
One gone here in the top of the 7th inning, a 10-5 lead. Base hit. Oh, off the glove. I thought it was going to easily get through for a base hit, but Avery Elliott almost made the catch. But that'll be. It's got to be a single to me.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It almost looked like it kind of came off of her wrist almost.
Yeah, she almost overrun it.
Yeah, like she had almost overrun it. Like you said, yeah, she had to charge it though to try to get there, just a little too quick. So that'll bring up Haynes.
Haynes pops the ball up. It will get down and safe at first. Fielding that ball on the play was Kristen Cash, and it was a race to the bag, and she didn't make it in time. So runners on first and second with 1 out, and Dalton making it a little interesting here in the 7th.
That one just a dying duck that landed in the middle of the Bermuda Triangle of the infield for the Lady Dogs. And so that will bring up Tomas, the catcher.
Tomas swings and misses for strike 1. You see Chastity Washington, she's in center field. Gracie Andrews in left, and in right field is Chloe Ramey. We had a little defensive adjustment there, and also Mariah Westmoreland at shortstop. Grounded 2 short. Mariah will go to third base, and she'll get the force there for out number 2.
Good play there by the Lady Dogs. Go the quick route, get the force at third.
6-5 on the fielder's choice. Tomas is retired, and now Claire Miller, the final hope.
That's a
A pinch hitter, I think.
Pinch hitter, Yep.
Strike called.
It'll be number 13, whoever number 13
The
is.
dugout thinks that 13 is Marley Barrymore, but we don't know that for certain. 13 is not on their roster. Grounded to third base. The throw to first in time, and the game is over. Cedartown gets the region win 10-5. A complete game for Kristen Cash. The final line on her, she goes 7 innings, 7 hits, 5 runs, 2 of them earned, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts. 10 runs on 10 hits and 4 errors for Cedartown. Got to cut down on those errors, especially as we head toward playoff time. 5 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors for the Dalton Catamounts. That's game 1. Game 2 coming your way in about 30 minutes. Sam Branch will be on the call for that, along with myself. So be sure you stay tuned. In the meantime, a new video coming up on Facebook Live, YouTube, and NFHS Network. Some classic country tunes to get you between now and then at the radio station. Back to you, Tyrone, with some classic country on the Big Double A.